Hi, look where we're back. We're here.
We did it.
We're here.
We did the thing.
Down Outlands season 2, I guess.
Woo!
So I'd like everyone to go around the table and tell everybody who you are, who you be with, who you're playing, and you know what? I would like you all to, because I don't think we covered this before. I got asked for it, but no one answered. I want to know one NPC that doesn't get a lot of play that you want to see get more, and one that does that you're like, they can exit stage right for a while.
Wow. I can't work with that much pressure last minute, Ben. I have too many notes
Oh
to
my
go
god,
through.
open the spreadsheet. Open the spreadsheet, pick one.
I know.
Spin the globe, and let your finger land where it will.
Well, that's the thing is I need a list of names. I can't remember names. I gotta find the spreadsheet real fast.
You're also the last person, so I'm not going to worry about it right now.
No, I'm not. I'm the third person.
No.
Yeah, clock.
Depending on how we go.
I'm the last person.
I don't want to be first anymore.
How about for right now, you're the last person.
Ah!
Oh.
I'll switch it back once it's done.
I hate that for all of us. I'm going to be so unruly now. I'm going to be such an asshole about this.
There.
Thank you.
Close enough. All right.
All right. I am Nate.
You are first, yes.
Yeah.
I know it's been a while, but
it's been a while. I'm first. I'm Nate. He, him pronouns. I play Twig Swiftstrike, Otterkin Rogue Warlock. Yeah, I don't know what my answer is. I do. You're just moving more people.
Can you shuffle me?
You moved everybody else. No, I want more Victor. We haven't had much Victor for a while.
Okay.
So there's a link in the chat. Let me click that.
Whatever.
Oh, good. I was having a hard time getting mine to open. So.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for thinking ahead.
I don't know.
You're going to pass on all this, Richard, because
I could still say I choose Victor as well because that's the only name I heard.
That's fair.
Now I play Snicked, your Kenku rogue, who's from Stormsong, and yeah, I choose Victor because Nate chose Victor.
It's fair. It's a solid choice. I am a fan.
Who's Victor?
Victor's pretty awesome, actually. I kind of love Victor.
Victor is my father. Actually, my dad's name was Victor, so.
His dad's name was Victor. That's not a joke. Like, his dad's name actually was Victor.
Nice. Do they call him Vic?
He was wonderful.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we all did.
Vic is a great shortened name. It's yeah.
Are we doing like the clockwise thing?
You are
or
next.
Is it going?
You are now next.
Okay,
Change.
hi. I'm not. It's
So it
confusing me.
goes.
Hi, I'm Shan, they, them pronouns. I'm here for the guys, gals, gays, and nays, and occasionally some guys. I am playing, not, you know what? No, I take that back. I'm here for the gals, gays, theys, and bears. So I have been playing Charity Momart, who is an artificer and resident chaos monster, and a nimblewright by the name of Savannah. And apparently,
Cassandra
I
is
scared
very,
away
very
Cassandra.
like, I'm not doing this.
She's
Like,
like,
I told you I'm not picking
I'm out.
anybody. I told you I'm not.
I
picking
told you.
Oh, Iron
Um,
Master's laptop crashed. So,
Oh, gotcha.
anybody.
Character-wise,
likely story.
character-wise,
It should
I would
reboot
say
right around the time we're done with introductions.
I really like Nigella. I
Oh.
think Nigella's neat. I do love Victor though. Like Victor's like close second for me, but I really like Nigella. Like there's more I want to like delve into there for some reason. Like she fascinates me. We could just be done with Bosana for a while. I'd be okay with that. Like yeah, she makes me feel things. She gives very like in my mind, maybe it's just charity, but it's probably charity bias. Uh she has this like Regina George thing going on in my brain. Like on Wednesdays, that bitch wears pink. I can't do it.
I always thought of her as like I think all of us know one of these people, the hyper aggressive overachiever
Mm-hmm.
who's like
Yeah.
who needs you to know, who needs you to know, but who maybe at some point also figured out that like, oh wait, especially in Basana's particular journey now, like, oh shit, I don't think I want to be that person. But I'm also kind of scared of what am I then if I'm not that person. So you're back just in time. That is a disgusting look I just got there.
No, it's really. I just hate that occasionally my laptop will be like, "Oh, we're just gonna crash right now." No reason, no rhyme or reason, nothing extra weird going on. It just will decide to. Also, it makes really terrible noises in my ears when I'm wearing a headphones. Then, and it's really sucks.
That yeah.
It just makes me mad. But
Okay.
it's fine.
Well, who are you?
I'm Cassandra. I play Amulet Sticky Fingers, who is a Kender barbarian. But someone I want to see more of and less of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I was like, was I supposed to think of like my favorite ice cream too? I could have thought there was something else.
No, that was me saying I'm gonna have ice cream after we're done.
That's what it was. You're talking about ice cream.
Ice cream.
I was looking at the list and I actually picked up a name that I was like, I don't know if I've ever heard of this person whatsoever. So I feel like we should see more of this person. Is it Delilah?
Yeah.
Hey there, Delilah.
Sure. I was like, am I gonna say that right? Delilah?
Yeah.
Laryl?
You won't see
barbarian?
You won't see them for a little bit because I don't even know who that is.
I just was like a half-elf barbarian. That's not something you see overly often. It's kind of interesting.
Cool. All right, someone you would rather see less of, a character you're like, I'm okay if we don't see this person for a while.
I mean, it's probably really obvious if I say Magnus, right? Like that's
fair. There are no wrong answers here. I'm just
no.
curious.
I was actually I was thinking of someone, but I don't have the name off the top of my head. Too.
There are no
figure it
wrong
out.
answers here, but I'm writing this down.
I'm writing it down. I'm making notes.
Hi, I'm Warrior. I play Montgomery Burnside. He is a arcane gun fighter and battlesmith artificer. He is he's having a good time. Who I would like to see more of. I want to end on a positive. Who I'd like to see less of. I think that Felix could use a break, even though I really like Felix. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that could happen with Felix sort of off screen, and when he returns, I think it'll be fun to see who he has become. And I want to see more of the Murder Crows. What's up with those guys? What's up with the gang? What's up with the Murder Crows?
You will see more of them. I can already tell you that.
So yeah, you said there's no right answers, but look who got a right
No.
answer.
Yeah,
This
you
guy.
are. All right, Nate.
Yes.
I still want your answers.
I mean, I gave you one. I said I want more Victor,
Yeah.
but I want less Bellish.
Oh, God damn you, Nate.
Oh
Were
no!
you going to give me more of him?
Took out
Oh,
one of
you're
his
getting
favorites.
more Bellish.
Hey, I can't
did
always get what I
everyone-
want.
Did everyone give me something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So?
We're gonna roll like you did. Okay, so first things first. You all come back from Storm Song. War's over. You return. There's some. First of all, Felix has to leave again. Still not fully welcome back. Still no welcome back Cotter moment for him. But he leaves on better terms than he left last time. And he tells you guys that basically he's going out to kind of figure out who he is and what he's doing, and if you need him, you know, he'll always be there for you. But he's got some things he needs to do. You also come back after your year away, and you find out that, and also that any of the characters from Storm Song, so like the Great I Am, Runny, Nick, and their dad, Red, all go back. Because they can. It's they're, you know, they miss home. It's going for a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, that's fair for you. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze so hard. Hold on.
Thinking about it.
It was right
I
there.
heard you yell.
It was right there. I could feel every hair in my nose go tickle, 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 and then it was like, no, you don't get this. That's not for you, baby. That's for other people.
I just was amazed at the roar that came out of the basement.
Oh
through
my
the floor.
god.
I'm surprised we didn't hear it from your microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a possibility you probably
That's
could have.
great.
You also find that Savannah is no longer there, and neither was Rontel Dat. They have both left, which leads to an absence of an official magistrate. So, my question to all of you, first and foremost, what happens between our star-crossed lovers? Because one of them came back 20 years older.
Does that put him how much older than her?
Her age is kind of weird because she spent like 20 years inside of a mirror.
I mean, I would vote for she loves him, not his age.
Also, I will ask all of you, and you can give me an answer, and your answer will have consequence. Does Kelix take 10 years back from Eric? Making Kelix 10 years older, still significantly younger than he was, and then drops Eric down to around 30. Would he do that for him?
I don't know that he would. Is he that nice now?
I don't know. I don't think he's that nice.
There's a weird relationship, remember, between the two of them, though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're muted, Monty.
That's so weird. Why did I do that to myself? I'm so funny and charming.
You might have just hit your space bar.
I feel like there would be a light. Like I think Kellic would do it, but I think he would at the very least try to do it. Like, but what's in it for Kellic? You know, like a light, like that vibe.
Okay. Does everyone agree? Disagree? I know, Warrior, you probably have the most investment in those two characters.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah, I think it's great.
So he does, and the next day he leaves liminal space without telling anyone, and Presto's hat is missing. All right.
Poor hat.
So, kind of as you all integrate, trying to think how I want to do this. Eric becomes magistrate because it just makes sense to me. If anyone disagrees and wants another character to do that, I'm fine hearing your thoughts. But I can't talk all of a sudden. Charity and Snick had stayed on Storm Song for a little bit longer because see, I all knew there was a lot to kind of figure out. There is a moment where you're alerted that the door to Storm Song is opened up in the tower, and Snicked comes through, but Charity does not. So as you guys are all there waiting for your friend does not come back through. In fact, Snicked isn't even alone.
Who's that?
Who are you?
With it.
Oh shit!
The reigning archmage of Stormsong, who is pushing 5 feet at best. She's very small, very dainty. She's really tiny. She's a tiny little thing. She's very dainty. She has long, like bright lilac, almost silver hair, goes all the way down to her butt. It is elegantly kind of coiled around. Half of it is up, and she's dressed in what would best be described as a very elegant traveling frock. And she's with Snicked, and she looks a little apprehensive. I believe we've met. It's very nice to see you again. I apologize if you weren't advised in advance. I don't think we had a way to get a hold of you all. I'm very sorry.
Are you allowed to leave? Aren't you like the
Funny
boss?
about
Aren't you the boss?
Is the boss.
Aren't you the boss of that place?
Boss is a strong word. I wouldn't quite go that far. Snicked can explain better than I can at this point, more than likely. Which is really ironic because he's a Kenku. They can't say shit.
Yeah.
So Snicked kind of steps forward, and Shan, I will let you actually be the voice. In Charity's voice comes out of Snick's mouth.
Sup, losers. Sorry to kind of drop this on you at the last minute. I really wanted to leave, but things on Storm Song, well, they're complicated. See, when I was away, the only thing I could think about was getting back. And then when I got here, I wanted to just leave. I mean, everything sucked. You were there. It sucked. It sucked giant donkey balls. But listen, I saw so many cool, unbelievable things while I was with you guys. And I'm totally going to travel again someday. It's just right now, I need to take care of some messes that I made. I know. I'm taking ownership for a change. Don't rub it in. I have a reputation to uphold after all. Can't let people know I'm being too responsible. But it's true. I have a lot of things that I have to set right. And the one person that I really wanted to see the world with, more than anything, no offense, I love you guys, but it's Leona. I've known her since we were basically babies. So it's been a long time. And she has never had a chance to see the things that I've seen. And I think she deserves a chance. Just for a bit. And don't get me wrong, she can take care of herself, but I can't think of anyone better to take care of the most important person in the world to me than you guys. I'm not gone forever. You're not going to get rid of me that easy. Plus, I still have like a ton of shit somewhere stashed, and I have no idea where. An amulet, I'm going to need your help figuring it out because I have no idea where I put any of it. That said, this is Leona. She's my best friend, and I love her. Snicked is pretty cool too. If he gives you too much attitude, just seriously give him some cheese. He really, really likes cheese, especially cheddar. I don't know why. I've asked him, but he never really answers me, which is really rude because the little bastard can totally contact me telepathically if he has to. It's honestly more insulting than anything at this point. Anyway, I gotta go. Anon made a mess of this place. I'm still pissed off. Love you. I'll see you soon. I promise. All right. In the meantime, I guess I'm gonna go rule a planet. So fucking rad. XOXO Charity. P.S. I totally left bath bombs in my duffel bag by where I've been sleeping. Feel free to use them at your convenience. I have seen him do that no fewer than 50 times, and it is more unnerving every time.
That's pretty
It
cool.
never. It that is a word one could choose to describe it. Yes.
So you guys are brought back to the school. You're brought back to the main housing area, which I cannot remember for the life of me what the name is because I don't have the picture in front of me. I will get it soon. But you're brought back and everything's in a little bit of flux because of all the people that have left, because there's the potential still for new incoming students. One thing you all have noticed in like the 2 days you've been back, you've spent most of it with your family members, but the liminal space is way more packed with people. And something that you're basically that gets relayed to you in many different ways is people have just popped up. A lot of them don't seem to know like how exactly they got there, but they're there, kind of making the best of things. So the populace has increased, which, you know, good and bad, because it hasn't been like it's just the best people showed up. It's been like people showed up. So you get a little bit of everything when that happens.
People that have connections to other people or complete strangers?
No, not all people that have connections to people.
Okay.
Some people, a lot of them talk about how they just kind of wandered into an area and then found themselves here. Like I went around a corner and of a place I was not overly familiar with, and next thing I know, I walked around the corner and I was here.
Oh, I've been there.
So you all go back to the open house. I can't remember. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. Because it's the name of the original place.
And it's right up there.
Yeah, and it's also right up there. Yeah.
Oh, it is right above. Makes sense.
So you make your way back, and
Sorry. That's too funny.
It is funny. I'm sorry because I didn't
No.
notice it either.
No. Laugh away. Enjoy.
Come on, you gotta admit that's funny.
No,
I-
I missed it too, and then I was like, "Oh God, I'm a dumbass."
I didn't even see
I
it.
didn't
Not
even
till
see it.
they pointed it out. Yeah.
So upon returning, one of the things that you kind of end up realizing, like it says, there's a lot of people are just gone. They've left. But I can't remember everyone who went to Storm Song. I believe like Rosine and Erlin both went though too.
I think so. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yep.
they did.
So sorry. Sorry, I'm having a hard time remembering everything right now.
No, it's
Um,
all good.
just because brain not won't work.
Same.
Don't slosh brain around in
Nobody
head
wants to work
for
anymore.
future reference.
But
Brain slash bad.
Monty, Krellis comes to your house.
Why are you here? What are you doing?
She
Damn.
like,
Damn.
what's
Where are you?
drop
Where-
the attitude, Monty?
How do you
Oh,
greet Jove?
it's a
Wait.
fair
I have the
question, I'm
I have the
sorry.
perfect accessory to this conversation. I have popcorn.
Drop the
No, I mean,
attitude.
it's a fair question. It's like I didn't even know you knew
No,
that I
it's
lived
not a
here,
fair
so
question. You're
How
not
did-
letting me talk.
How did you find me?
I know your parents. And your parents go, "Oh, Krellis, you're here." She's like, yeah. I showed it to see Monty.
What?
Yeah,
What?
we all hung out a lot while you disappeared for a year, Montgomery.
What? I didn't disappear. Everyone knew where I went. I went with permission. I had a slip and everything.
Your mom kind of pulls you aside and says, "Be easy, Monty. Not all soldiers deal with changing ranks as well as others." And she kind of thinks about it for a second, and she leans in and she's, "She missed you. I don't know if you know, but you are one of her only friends."
What? He's like, what?
So
That's so
Monty,
Okay.
like
Oh, yeah.
rooms are all messed up now. Like, I don't have a roommate, but
Oh,
I was
really?
thinking like maybe it would be a good idea if I had one.
Oh, if you had a roommate, yeah, you should totally get a roommate. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Like it's good. It's a good way to
I'm
make friends.
looking
usually.
at my roommate.
Are you in a time paradox right now? Like I was your roommate. I used to live there, but I live here
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
And-
you're my roommate. So like, come back.
What?
Yeah.
He's like fully like, what? Mom, what? You need
Like
me
your
in the
dad,
kitchen
your
right
dad is
now?
fully standing beside Krellis and has like his arm on her shoulder.
What? Okay. Sure. Okay, cool. It's cool.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
Cool. I'm very
Cool.
I'm super
I'm really excited.
excited.
This is gonna be great.
This
This is
is
gonna be great. It'll just be like it'll be old times. Be like old times.
She looks at you very, very in a very probably is a like, I guess honest is the word I'm gonna go with. It's probably not the best word. Look at as you've seen her ever have, and she says it will be different.
Ani sort of softens a little bit. It's like, okay.
Then he looks at
That'll be fun.
Then she looks at your
That'll be
parents and says, I have that thing that I found. Can we talk about it now? And they say, yeah. Monty, we're gonna go in the lab for a little bit.
What thing?
Yeah,
You're gonna do lab things without me? What? Oh my god.
Your mom again, honey.
I want to do lab things.
I know this
I
is
love lab things.
I know you do, but this is something that like she's being very soft with you in a way you're not exactly like or used to. And she sees it's like not connecting, and she stiffens up and she says, "This is above your rank. Currently." And she looks at you very like, and again in a mom way, it says, "Currently, you have not received your newest commendation for what you did. We can talk about this at a later date.
Okay, I'll
Go
I'll
find
pack
some
my
chow in the mess hall, and we can speak about this later, Montgomery."
I'll go pack all my stuff in boxes, not bags, and then I'll go to the mess hall.
Snicked, you are given the option of accommodations in the open house. Do you want them? What do you want to do? Because you're older, you don't really. I'm assuming you want to be there just because of things we've talked about previously, but you're not really a student. You're muted.
You're muted, darling.
God bless it. But I am technically a teenager.
Oh, are you? I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
well, you could be a
I am
student.
technically a teenager in Kenku years.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, I would take lodgings as long as it was near Leona.
Okay, well, Miss Broom, everyone's favorite, currently one-armed, warforged lady, says, "I've been thinking about this, and I think putting Ms. Leona in Charity's room might be best for both her and Amulet. But you, young man, I have something I think will fit you a little bit better." And she brings you up a flight and a half of spiral staircase. And this looks like almost like an attic with those kind of peaked windows on the side. And you can see that they are knocking the windows and those areas out. And making little like balconies. And she says, "I know Kinku don't fly."
He shakes his head no.
"But I know you like to be aware of everything. You're not my first Kenku. So this should give you ample eye line to everywhere nearby. And just because you can't fly with your wings doesn't mean there's not ways around that." And she gives you the equivalent of a warforged wink. And there is a bed and a footlocker. It is a really good name, actually. Both NXT and D&D. There's a footlocker. And she stands kind of at attention, and she gives you, again, what you can only determine as a smile. And then she says, I'll leave to you to explore your room."
He opens his mouth and the words "thank you" come out, but they're in a random voice.
She smiles and she says, "Thank you." And she leaves. There she comes down into the room. There's like a spiral staircase that has it looks like a closet, but it actually opens in that spiral staircase that is adjacent to Amulet and Leona's room. This that almost sounded for a second, Warrior, like a They Might Be Giants song. I was just
Right?
Warrior, you're muted. You're still muted.
Good. I'm glad I'm muted. I was like, it probably is. It's probably in a draft book somewhere.
No, you know what's up there? Bagman.
What? No, Bagman's in a box at my
Don't think I done forgot about Bagman.
I don't think I forgot about it. You can't forget about the Bagman.
Bagman's in a lab.
Bagman is in a lab.
I mean, one Bagman is in a
One Bagman. A Bagman.
A Bagman.
Oh, don't you
Singular
tell me there's
Bagman.
Bagman.
Bagmen?
Bagman Prime.
No. Bagman.
Bagman Pride also sounds like an NXT name.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So bad. I love it.
Like
Is
a
is
baseball player
Amulet
gimmick.
is Amulet in the room?
Yes, you're both there.
Oh,
so Miss Broom
perfect.
comes in, and she looks at you, Leona, and she says, "I have helped your friend settle in, as per your friend's request, as per Charity's request. They'll always be nearby.
very much appreciated.
I know these aren't exactly lavish accommodations, but this is a school, so we want to make sure you're as comfortable as possible."
No, please. Don't
Also
misunderstand.
Super solid.
Don't misunderstand. I know I look like I come from noble blood, and while I am used to certain treatments, it is not who I am. It is not the expectation at all, and I do not want to be a bother. I treat me like any other student. Honestly, truly.
She turns and looks at Amulet and says, "I expect you to make
Sure,
sure-
around? Yeah, I'm on that.
I expect you to make sure that this is an easy transition, Amulet."
I do the best I can.
Oh, I'm positive. Everything I've heard from Charity, Amulet and I are going to be firm friends.
We'll get up to some shenanigans later.
Oh God, lavish accommodations also very, very good.
She leans over and she's like, I think the purpose of a whisper is to keep it quiet.
Amulet does not understand whispers, as
I'm
we
always working
found
on
out.
that.
No.
All the way over in the Swiss Strike homestead, Twig, the family's super excited to have you back. Everybody in the area is around, and there's a lot of back slapping, tunes being played. By the way, just out of curiosity, just because this popped in my head, when they have musical parties and stuff down on your little homestead area,
Is it a jug band?
yeah, please tell me it's an auto
it
jug
is.
band. Fuck yes. So the jug band is playing. Everyone, I'm so excited by this. Everyone's playing, and Gertie Cups is there with her pastries. Everything's going really great. And that's when old Dirty Iggy Smiles kind of pulls you aside. So I'm glad you're back. It's been a little while since we've seen you. You know, your pa and your mom were a little worried. I knew you'd come back.
I always do.
So I'm going to cut to the chase, Twig. We got a little bit of a problem in town.
What's the problem?
Well, when that hunk of crap magistrate left, well, let's just say things got a little dicey. And this whole synod business, it's been a little rough on us and your dad's little union, the farmers.
I thought I fixed all that.
Well, you wasn't around, were you? See, when people like that know you ain't around, they're going to get into shenanigans.
Well, I might have to give them their own shenanigans.
Oak walks over and he looks at Iggy and says, Iggy, your grandkids, they're eating the table again. He says, oh, shoot! And he weeble wobbles his Gator Man body over there to deal with his Gator Man grandchildren who are legitimately teething on this table. Oak pulls up a stump beside you, pulls out his long pipe, says, Twig, that ain't your responsibility.
I mean, I can help, though.
You can, but it's not your responsibility, son. Your responsibility is school. You already been doing all kinds of things that ain't your responsibility. Yeah, I know it sounds like that worry, but it's supposed to be a bad Terry Funk. My Terry Funk and Mick Foley sound very similar. Because I can't go in this show. I can't go, Bret Hart, your mother's a whore.
It's got a touch of brother love in there
A
too.
little bit, unfortunately. He says, I know, we all know you're going to be in and out of things. But you got bigger things going on. And we're proud of you. And you're always going to have your room here. You'll have a room in every house the way you've been doing things, Twig. But don't feel like you got to go get water just because Iggy jumps up and down and bitches and caterwauls. He's been bitching and caterwauling at you since you couldn't even get up on two legs. Now, all that being said, now I'm going to ask you for something.
I was going to say, when you need something, let me know.
You know them trestle worms up there in the ruin?
No.
They're the flying cats that live in the scuttling ruins. You guys have heard them before. Well, Gertie's too kind to be asking you. But the last month or so, they ain't living in the ruins. They won't go into the ruins. They're sitting on the fence side. They've been stealing. A lot. Mainly food. And they do look, a little thin. Some of them look a little tired, if you know what I mean. Like they're old, but they ain't old.
Yeah. Wonder what's chasing them away.
Well, that's what I know. How you like a little bit of a good time, a little bit of a romp. And I know you got friends who, reckless would be the nicest thing I could call it. I was thinking maybe you all could go in there and see a little what's what.
Yeah,
I don't want.
Sounds easy enough.
I'm worried that someone's going to start thinking that them Tesla worms are more food than they is pet. And hell, they ain't even pet. They're more like pest control. But I don't want to see anything bad happen. You know that.
All right. I will gather folks.
All right. Not tonight, though. Tonight's all is about jugging and chugging. And he hands you.
I can only do one of those.
Yeah, he hands you a foamy apple cider and it passes you your jug. Amulet, you go home.
Cool.
You go to your family's home, and you get there, and everyone's very excited to see you. But your room isn't your room anymore.
What in the heck?
Your mom says, "Sorry, love, but we had a." She looks around. She says, "We had someone who needed a place to stay."
was staying in my room.
She peeks her head around the corner, and the door is open just enough for you to peek in.
What do I see?
Dresk.
Why is Dresk in my room?
He gets out. He's like in just like pantaloons, no shirt, and he's like scratching his
Wait,
belly.
does he fit on my bed?
No, your bed is now like this
Oh, no.
from the immense weight. All your stuff's been thrown into like poorly put into crates in the corner. And he comes out.
I was gonna
He's
say,
like
if he doesn't
rubbing
come out, I'm
he's
going
rubbing
in.
his eyes. He's scratching his belly, and he's not even looking. He like leans down, and your mom kisses him on the cheek. This is, can I have? And he turns and looks. He goes, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh crap. So your mom gives him some food, and you guys sit outside on a swing and you have a conversation. He says, well, I can't live there anymore. Keska kind of gave me the boot.
Why?
I don't fit into her long-term plans anymore, I guess.
This doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if you heard or not. I'm sure she wants to tell you.
You might as well tell me. Apparently, I'm going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah. She and Norhand are getting hitched.
That's a good thing, I think, right? Right?
Yeah, sure.
No, you don't agree.
Maybe you and I should have a real conversation. Not today, but real soon.
But today is as good as any other day.
For you, not for me. And he kind of gets up and you see a noticeable limp, and he walks back in and goes inside.
Hey, before it goes in, hey,
What?
break any of my stuff, you owe me.
Your sister.
Don't touch my
your
teddy
sister
bear.
packed it. I didn't pack it.
You're still in there.
I don't even want to touch your stuff.
Then
Stupid
don't touch it.
stuff.
I'm sure I have a hiding spot in that room
Make
somewhere.
me a perception check.
Okay. Oh boy, that's not great. 10.
You didn't notice that he totally took a pastry out of your pocket, and he's eating it as he walks away.
Stealing my pastries too. Damn it.
He hears you say it, and he goes, "I'm borrowing it."
You can't borrow food. I don't want it back when you're done.
Not what your mom said.
Wait. Hold on. Before he officially goes inside, I need to see what's in my pockets. Hold on.
And it wasn't meant like that. It was meant like, they're friggin' they're gosh, I can't think of the name. What they are? They're little Kender.
So
I kept want to say they're tasselfoots. They're burfoots. They're
They're technically. My list of things says I have a piece of wood in my pocket. When he turns to go into the door right before he goes in, I'm gonna take it out and chuck it at the back of his head.
It just
not hard, but just like what siblings do, basically.
You would look at it and you would think in the past he either would have caught it or he would have turned around and incinerated it. Just hits him. He doesn't even seem to care.
Oh shit.
Your dad.
Rest.
Your dad comes out. He sits down. He goes, "Oh, have I got stories to tell? You may have went on all these adventures everywhere else, but I've been on adventures here. Have you looked under the house lately?"
Out. Outside of the dungeon?
Yeah.
Wait, there's more than just the dungeon now?
Does there need to be anything other than the dungeon?
Well,
It's
you make.
huge.
I already knew about the dungeon. It's not new.
You
to me.
knew it didn't. You knew it
You-
didn't tell me.
You knew because I was bringing monsters home for Mom to cook.
I just thought you knew somebody who was getting them. That's why I was looking around, because I was like, where are they getting this really exotic meat?
That was me. Been down there exploring.
That's what I was doing.
It
I've got a bunch of it mapped out, or at least I thought I did.
It's
Have
different.
you realized it keeps changing?
Yeah, it gets bigger. What?
Well played. Well played. If somebody else wants to handle that, that way I'm not filming with it, I'd appreciate it.
Somebody put dungeons in my dragons. Dragons in my dungeons.
Yeah, I've been like God damn. Anyway, if someone wants to post those as we're going along, if anybody has access to it, that'd be sweet.
Access to what? Wait, what?
In
what-
StreamYard, where you can actually like
Oh,
show them, because otherwise I'm doing it, and that's like, oh, flagons, yes.
oh.
Um,
In your thing.
They your dad's like, but that's not everything.
What'd you find?
Bunions. I like bunions. They're cool monsters. Bunyip. I like bunyips. Bunyips are cool.
I was like, bunions. What?
Well, hey, Richard or Shan, will you handle that stream of consciousness that's coming through? Because I think you guys have the ability. Okay, thank you. God, thank you. Because otherwise I will be so distracted the entire time. Anyway. Our family friend has went to sleep. So I have had run of her cape and found a lot of interesting things.
What'd you find?
I'm going to show you, but not tonight.
Oh, why is it? No one wanted to tell anything today.
Because it's 6 o'clock and your mom's going to have dinner on the table.
This is more fun than I do like eating though.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm probably I'm real hungry. I'm real hungry. Okay. We got to eat first.
Perfect. Oh, also, like, there's something going on in the ruins. Like, all the Tetzel worms are being weird. I'm planning on going in there tomorrow.
I don't think you should go alone.
I go everywhere by myself. Oh, also, I think I just got back, but like 30 people have disappeared. I've been keeping track.
Disappeared? I thought there was more people around.
Oh, there are, but people have been disappearing too. And as you guys walk into dinner, he walks you into his little study room, and he's got like the D&D equivalent of the cork board with like the strings and the push pins. And you do see like people have been disappearing.
Is there a
No, and you like
coincidence or connection between them that I get?
no,
that I can
he's like
see at a
it's
quick
just
glance?
random.
Anyone I knew gone?
No.
Okay.
Some of them he's like they just got here and then they were gone like 2 days later, but it's only been about the last month. It's been almost a person a day. But we didn't have a magistrate, so no one was looking into it. But I thought it was interesting, so I've been looking into it. All right, enough shop talk. Time to eat. And he pushes you out.
No one wants to answer questions anymore.
So Leona, you're alone in your room, and you have a chance to go through charity stuff, and you find a remarkably large amount of bath bombs, almost a frightening amount. And some of them are in a cabinet where there's a little box labeled bath bombs, and there's one labeled bombs. No, real bombs. Bombs. Explodey bombs.
With like additional pieces of tape
Yeah.
that just yeah.
It's like a never-ending Post-it that went like almost down to the floor. You have to
Yeah.
tuck in when you shut the drawer.
Leona like picks it up and is just like looking at the labels, just like
You're like, this makes complete sense to me.
absolutely.
You have run of the room, and you get a chance to kind of look around and see everything. And this is going on for a while. Before, why is that not where I put it? Sorry, I'm looking at something in very.
That's okay.
It's Amulet's fault.
Ben, for future reference, I need to know: is there a fountain somewhere in liminal space?
Yes.
Score.
Oh, don't
I'm
you dare.
just gonna tuck that knowledge away for later.
You shit.
Actually, Amulet, under your pillow, you will find a separate package of bath bombs with a note that just says, like, I'm not saying you should drop these in any spare hot tub you find, but
Yeah.
And then there's a map of all the hot tubs.
Yes.
like every hot tub.
Just makes the amulet so happy.
It's like a Jedi holocron, like full of like star charts with every fucking hot tub in the known universe.
So many.
She's got
No,
nothing better to do.
I need more bath bombs.
You guys are the worst.
I'm sorry, Cassandra and I are in chaos mode tonight.
I'm just kidding. You guys are the best. There's a knock on your door.
Yeah, she'll obviously go and answer.
Um,
She'll
there
kind of like
is-
also kick a bath bomb under the bed.
Why can't I find that? It's really frustrating. There is a. They're dressed in like what you would think about as like kid clothes, but you look at them and they also appear to be a warforged. I love the fact that Nate immediately was like, I know who this asshole is.
Yep.
And they're holding a fruit basket.
Oh, hello. That's quite
Hello.
lovely.
Yes. Hello, my name is Joshua Brisby. I'm a human boy. And my mother and father said it was very polite and very mannerly of me. And because I'm getting older, I need to be very aware of these things. So I've come to share this with you. I can't have any of it because I'm terribly allergic.
Oh, yes. Well, we can't have that happening, can we?
No.
No.
Mother said
no,
it would
no,
be
no, no,
very,
no.
very hard on my stomach.
Oh, dreadful. That would
Yeah.
not be pleasant for you. No.
Not at all.
No. I can
But-
only imagine.
Hello. You can see he's trying very hard to be like, hello, and you are.
My name is Leona.
And you are
Well,
Charity's friend who is queen, right? You're
well,
like queen of your whole world.
well, queen is a strong word. We don't technically have an actual
Mayor.
monarchy.
You are mayor of your whole world.
I suppose. Well, higher
You
than a
are
mayoral
elected
rank.
official of your whole world.
Well, no, we don't technically hold elections. You see the way that the
Monarch
Archmage
of
is
your whole. I am running out of words, Leona.
That's close enough, darling.
Monarch.
That's fine.
Excellent. You are monarch of your entire world.
Sure.
This is
We'll
fantastic.
go with that. Yes.
What do you
I'm-
do?
What do I do?
Yes, what do
I
you
will-
do?
Well, I am responsible for managing
No,
all of the...
no. I'm sorry. My question was very vague. What do you do? And he walks over and he pulls out the bomb box and he goes, Charity made those. And sometimes Charity made
Oh.
other things. But mostly
Oh.
Charity made noise.
Oh. She
But
is
I
quite
like
good at that.
noise. She was very fun. So if you are taking Charity's place, what do you do?
Well, I'm proficient in many kinds of magic. I'm still learning
You
to
do
use them.
magic?
I do.
He just
I do.
plops down with his legs crossed and says, "Can you show me some magic?" His big Warforged eyes, like actually like light things, like the lenticular thing kind of peels back. His eyes get big.
I can absolutely. She's gonna use she's got some interesting stuff. I will explain later. But she is going to use. Oh, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? She's going to let's see. I'm assuming there's a curtain in the room. She'll look
Yeah.
around a little bit like she's figuring out how best to show because she hasn't had like explained to people this is a thing I can do. She actually looks a little excited about this. This is kind of new. She's not used to people going, "Oh, that's exciting. Show me what you can do." She feels useful for a change. Um, and she sees this curtain and she pulls it like closed over the window and kind of stands next to it and holds her hand out very elegantly and casts gust just to make the curtain like fly on the rod and
He
completely
politely
like
claps
burst
for you.
open.
He's like, "Ah, I see. Can you do other things besides move curtains?"
Well, of course. I it has multiple uses other than just simply moving inanimate objects. I can
Ooh.
uh, assist. I can assist with guiding people that are near me. I can. Uh, well, I have the ability to conduct electricity through magic. I can.
You can make
Uh,
sparks. You can make electricity. Can
well, yes,
you?
and
He reaches into one of his like little pouches on his side of on his belt, and he pulls out a tiny, not tiny, but the size of my fist, mechanized beetle.
mm,
I
well, that
built
looks.
this, but I have not been able to find a source of power. Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
well, that
So
should be.
therefore, I can't make it go. It's not like
If we
you
were
or I.
on.
We don't. It doesn't need food. It
No.
needs power.
I can see that. It's very beautiful. She actually like kind of. May I?
Yeah, he lets you look at it. He also
Takes it.
he's just kind of babbling about how like this is something that he talks about, like he mentions Victor, he mentions Charity, he even mentions Monty about like kind of just tinkering with things, watching them tinker and
Mhm.
learning that way, and how that's kind of not his thing, but it's something that he is like picking up, that he's interested in. And he also, you can kind of tell that there's a little bit of like all of them went on big adventures, and he's very fascinated by this.
Mm. She smiles as he's regaling all these things. Like she's just enamored with this whole situation. This is adorable. She's curious about new technology. She loves hearing stories from other people. Unlike Charity, she just likes to listen. She's so intrigued by this.
And
Um,
think about it in this fashion. His technology looks like a mishmash of different stuff.
oh yeah, and that's why she finds
Yeah.
it completely endearing. It's like something Charity would cobble together, but like way more elegant. Like this is beautiful compared to what Charity would like cobble together. It's just cool to her.
It's
She's gonna
less
try
like
it.
it's less of a unitasker than what Charity built.
Yes, that's actually got form. With Charity, it would literally just be like a smiley face with like a twisty tie doing this, like this is cute. Um, she's gonna try and actually imbue it with power. If they were on Storm Song, this would be no problem, but she's like outside of the access to the stone grid, so she's literally just relying on herself and her tie to that magic at this point. So it's a little different. She's gonna just gently wrap her hands around it and use Shocking Grasp to try and imbue it with some power.
Okay. Why don't you? What's your spellcasting stat?
Spellcasting stat is what are we looking at? Charisma.
Okay. Why don't you make me a charisma roll?
Charisma roll. We can do that. Submit. That's gonna be a 13.
So it like sparks and the lights that are its eyes kind of flicker for a second, and it kind of sparks and sputters and sparks and sputters, and then doesn't go. And he says, "Well, thank you for trying." Oh no! And he looks down, and a little watch opens in his wrist, and it's just like this little sand timer, this little hourglass that like literally pops up and floats. He says, "I have to go home. It's almost time for dinner. Mom is making macaroni and cheese, which I've heard is excellent, but I can't have it because I'm allergic."
Oh, I don't know what that is, but it does sound great.
He says, "Maybe you can get that to work. Maybe we can see each other later. Bye, Leona, monarch of Storm Song and Princess Mare." And he gets up and kind of clanks his way down out the door, and you can hear his feet going boom, 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 boom.
I was gonna say, I assumed that this isn't quiet, right?
No, he is loud.
So as he walks away, Leona just sees Snick's head go through the doorway, like.
As you do that, Snick, make me a perception roll.
Okie dokie. 16.
You see, skittering past Leona outside of her view, this little thing got up and is now moving, and it comes right over to you and shoots right in your door and up the spiral staircase.
She sees it happen and she just goes.
All right.
It turns around and chases it.
Yeah, you chase it, and it like is basically doing like where like a cat would do, where it's doing the circle before it plops down on its butt. More like a dog, I guess, does it more than cats do. Right on top of your bed. Like it's used its little metal arms to pull the blankets together like a little circle, and then plops down on it.
I'll reach into my little bag of trinkets. I'll pull out a marble and I'll just put it by it.
It picks the marble up and then rolls onto its back and uses all 6 of its little mechanical legs to kind of fiddle with the marble.
Leona's like in the doorway with like huge chibi anime eyes, like welling over. Like,
did you look in your footlocker, Stick?
Yes.
You find 2 anklets. That fit over the end of your legs, of your little chicken boy legs. And you put them on and you concentrate and you find yourself levitating. You can cast Fly on yourself for 1d10 rounds for 1d4 times a day.
Okay. The first time he does it, though, he ends up crashing.
Yeah, I kind of figured. You'll need, when you're flying, you'll need to make acrobatics checks. Just because I'm kind of playing it like the Kenku have like no flying skill, like an absence of flying skills. It's not that you have no flying skills, you have literally, it's been taken away. So you're trying to figure out, like, completely redo how you would be able to operate in space. Okay, next day comes. You're all kind of brought together by Twig, and when Amulet gets there, and Twig, I'm assuming you're going to tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah, so apparently over in the ruins, there's something weird going on. All the Tresem are not staying there like they should.
Krellis has actually followed along, Monty.
Cool. Hi.
She kind of looks at you and she goes, "What are these losers doing?
What?
What are these losers doing?"
What?
She's like, "I'm just fiddling with you. They're not losers." Jeez, don't be so sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. I'm not.
What are you losers doing?
Oh,
We're gonna go over to the ruins.
The ruins.
Yeah,
Don't-
there's something going on.
Don't move. And she runs back to where your room is.
I'm moving.
She comes back loaded for bear. You gotta remember, so currently she would be like 17. She's a hobgoblin. She is a barbarian, and she is not to be trifled with. She's kind of a thick lady and very much enjoys fighting.
Is she
So
taller than me?
when you're in your full-blown form, no.
No, regular form. I'm
Not a goblin, she's a hobgoblin. So
I'm
she's
trying-
like probably 6'2",
okay.
because she's bigger than normal.
Okay.
But
Oh, I'm totally gonna challenge her to a fight one day.
she kind of pops her neck and cracks her hand inside one gloved mail and another. She's like, "You guys get into the best trouble. Let's go get in trouble."
I
doing
mean,
trouble.
it's
so early, you guys. I haven't even had breakfast yet. It's so early for
And
trouble.
so then Erlen walks in. He goes, "Monty, what the fuck, man?"
What?
He looks at you. He looks at her. He looks at you. He looks at her.
What? We're roommates again, and it's for the
Oh.
best this time.
I see.
Wanna come?
What?
Go where? Where are we going?
What?
Going to the ruins.
We're gonna go.
Okay, I'll be right
later to
back.
pre-breakfast.
He runs off. And he comes back and he's got his baseball bat and he's got like a pulver and stuff on. He's like kind of like doing this and like warming up. He's like, "Who's the new kid?" "Oh, I'm sorry, kids. Who are the new kids?"
This is so chaotic.
This
She
is our
like
new
leans
best
over
friend,
to
Leona.
Amulet. She leans over to Amulet. She's like, "Is it always this chaotic?"
He like leans down and gets on one knee and he puts his hand out to Leona.
oh,
He shakes
She's
her
so
hand, he goes,
happy.
"Cool to meet you." He's like, "Hey man, what's your name?"
Oh, this is
Snick says-
Snicked.
Snick says nothing. He goes, "Good talk."
He opens his mouth and it sounds like a dagger being unsheathed.
Snicked.
Oh, cool. You're like that guy from the Police Academy movies. I just
I
realized
forgot
that none of you know what that is.
Yeah, that
So then he
happens a
turns
lot.
and he gives like a 5-minute dissertation on the guy from Police Academy. So then we cut back and he's like, "And that's why that movie rules." Yes, new friend.
What are police?
Do you guys have like people who like force people to do stuff, but they say it's because of like laws and stuff?
Yeah, like parents.
Oh,
Worse than parents, way worse than parents.
No.
Parents are good. They're cool.
Like
Parents are cool.
Dead parents.
it's like teachers, guys. It's like the teachers.
And he looks at you and he's like, "No way, way worse than teachers."
Wait, your teachers force you to do what?
They make us do homework. It's stupid.
This is way different. guys.
Oh,
You don't have to do
They're like
homework if you get all
shitty
your work done in
Monty,
class like
Monty,
you're
they're like
supposed to.
shitty soldiers.
soldiers.
what
Your,
police
your
are.
teachers are like soldiers where
police.
you're from?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
please.
why do I even sometimes? Krellis
I
finally
know.
steps in, like pushes her way
That's
to the middle,
horrifying.
and she says, "No, they're like magistrates."
Oh, well,
Except
we do
for
have this, but
shitty.
they're very bored. Well, they were bored until the war.
She kind of looks at you, her eyes get really big, and she's like, "That's right, you guys went to war."
Hmm.
She looks at
Oh,
you.
I
"All
brought
right,
scones. Who's hungry?
She says, "All right, short
Feed
staff,"
me.
and she reaches down and grabs Leona and sticks you on her shoulder. like Yoda-esque.
Immediately, the second somebody grabs Leona, all of a sudden Snick has 2 daggers in his hands and he's just
She looks at you.
glaring.
She looks at you, and this broad grin pops over her face, and you notice like she's missing like 2 teeth, and you can see like her fangs, and one of them looks like it has been replaced by a piece of metal. She smiles real big, and she says, "Oh, I like this guy." She's like,
Oh, why are your teeth still shiny?
"Don't get your panties in a bunch, new guy." She's like, "Okay." As you guys are walking, she's like, "Tell me all about this war."
Remember that time you bunched up all my underpants and you hid them from me and I didn't have any underpants for like a week? Remember? Wasn't that fun?
Wait,
She
I'm
says,
sorry. I know you want to talk about war. Who took your
looks up at you.
underpants?
She looks up at Leona and she says, "Just hold on a second." She sets you down and she grabs Monty by the shoulder and she like walks you away from her. And she's like, "Listen, man, I'm trying, all right? I'm trying real hard."
Okay, I have some unresolved anger
Yeah,
to work out,
yeah.
so maybe
So
I'll
do
have an
I.
outburst. Then.
That's
Okay,
why
so,
I
like,
keep taking these
Starts
fucking
handing out
bags and
scones.
popping up underneath my bed to your parents. Because they
I
keep
didn't hear any of that.
coming
It cut
out. Oh, you didn't hear anything I said?
No, it like cut out. So
Oh, that's such a perfect cutout.
what do you say?
As she's saying that, like the minute she says these fucking bags that keep popping up underneath my bed, like you have like this trauma response of like everything else that comes out of her mouth is literally just static.
He's in a box in the lab.
So I'm trying, because you left me with some unresolved issues, and they keep showing up.
Sorry.
She takes a big, like, you can see, like, she's clenching her hands so hard, you can hear the mail cracking. And she lets her hands go. She
Okay. We'll work.
You hear her.
We'll work out.
Her count to 10 in Cronus numbers.
How do you know those numbers?
Because your mom is teaching me to calm down.
Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry. We can work out our unresolved issues.
She puts her
later,
hand on your
but,
shoulder and she says, "I'm sorry. That is not okay.
Whoa.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to yell. We're both under a lot of stress. And I just want to go hit some things. Can we go hit some stuff?"
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we can go hit some
She puts her
stuff.
fist out like for fist bumps.
That's how this works out. Yeah.
She puts her hand out like fist bumps. She bumps your fist, and you hear her under her breath when she turns around say, "Fuck yeah." She picks Leona back up and puts her on her shoulder. And she says, "Okay, tell me all about this war." And you guys walk all the way to the gates. And you do see along the high wall and even over the gates, there are just Tesselworms. I can't ever say that. Everyone knows who they are, right? They're flying cats.
Tressum, isn't it?
Tressums? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I say Tressum. I remember it like the salon shampoo without the extra A.
I always want to put a Y like worm in there, and it's not there. It's not there, but I want to say it that way all the time.
This is your own personal Mandela effect.
Amulet
Little
walks
bit.
on one side of Leona Ben, and every time she eats her scone, she puts her hand up for another one.
Just keeps passing them down. Passing them
I
down.
am going to attempt to sleight of hand one of them between Amulet and Leona.
Make that roll.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
You just sounded so Minnesotan.
22.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Snick like
Oh, yeah.
literally daggers a scone before you guys in between blinks.
Be
And
like,
is, like eating it off.
oh, she must be out. Damn it.
You come to the
Stick
gate.
just walked right in front of you eating it.
I imagine the
rolled
way
a
Snick
23
eats
to
was
see
almost like
this.
Mhm.
You rolled
Yes,
a 23 to see it? Yes.
15 plus 8. I'm not going to say anything. I just saw it.
I'm not even gonna try to roll. I'm pretty sure Amulet wouldn't see it at all.
You get all the way to the gate, and it is heavily locked. Like, it was locked before, but this is like someone has gone through and put some serious work into that.
Is anyone there?
No, there's no one there. all the Tressums, they all are watching you from like the rooftops looking into the ruins, and they're all just like all of their heads turning at one time.
Oh, they're so cute.
That's kind of creepy.
When you guys wave, they all flutter their wings at you back.
Oh wow, that was.
If you remember
cool.
last time you were here, you helped them, and they were all they
Mhm.
seemed very like appreciative. You all got the impression
Amulet waves even bigger, both hands.
you all got the impression they were far smarter than people really were able to grasp.
These creatures
Leon,
are
this is-
amazing.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
I'm-
this is
I don't
so
know.
different for her.
Yeah, Stick, I don't know how much this would like be, because I don't really know what you did as an assassin, but this is also just kind of buck wild.
Yeah. Snick is kind of in awe at everything that's been going on.
So
How-
Erlen is like
how-
looking at or like walks through the lock, and he's like looking at it and touching it, and he goes, this is a pretty good lock.
Nah, I got this.
Gets in both of his hands, grabs his bat,
No, don't break
smashes
it.
the lock, and it literally causes him to go rigid, like in a cartoon, like when they go do, and he falls flat on his ass, and he just drops his bat, and he's like, Jesus Christ! I know you don't know who that is, but it's an important person, I guess.
Is he
Anyone
too a
else ever seen-
magistrate?
He's like, he looks at you and he goes, no.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm true. Sorry. No, I'm not.
Leona, can you tell if this is magic?
I can certainly try.
She plucks you off her
let's
shoulder
see.
and sets you down gently.
Can I? Yeah, let me do like an Arcana check.
Yep.
If I can.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a nat 20. Thank you.
Yeah, they are indeed magical locks. And there are multiples.
There are many that are definitely imbued with some kind of arcane energy. This is going to be a bit complex. Whew. Exciting, but complex.
Krellis walks over to Snick and looks at you and goes, how much do you weigh?
Way?
Like heavy.
I'm glad he's asking you and not me.
She's like,
Heavy.
can I pick you up? She
Heavy.
reaches down and she grabs you, and because don't Kenku also have, aren't they light like Aarakocra?
Yeah.
I think so.
She kind of like almost bounces you in her hand, and she says, wait right there. And she goes into her backpack, or not a backpack, it's not a backpack. She goes to her belt
Or his.
and she gets a rope.
And
And she
applesauce.
ties it around.
And
It's not a
applesauce.
backpack. She
You
ties
said
it around your,
backpack.
You
she
said
ties
it!
it around your waist.
Who said
and
it?
she stretches and she hurls you up.
Oh boy.
Everyone turns and watches Snick get thrown. Snick, you land. Make me an acrobatics check.
24.
You land perfectly on the top of the wall.
Amulet applauds from the down on the ground.
Pretty cool.
Could we
That's
please?
Pretty cool.
She turns around and
Not-
she like
Cool.
kind of opens up the jacket she's wearing, and Monty, you see she has this like belt on. I've been doing
Cool
stuff while you
belt.
were gone too. Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Why don't you wake up, Mouse? There we go. 25.
You recognize this because you've seen other people wearing similar belts. This is a belt of strength or a belt of like hill giant strength is what you're thinking. It is.
Oh, cool. That's such a cool belt. I like your belt.
It's got like a big like the visage of like a hill giant on it with big ram horns. She goes, "No, I took it off a dude."
Whoa.
Yeah, I've
Just
been doing
pants fall down.
No, I took it off a dude.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Is he
that.
okay?
No.
Oh. Cool. Cool.
I'm gonna reach out telepathically to Leona. What do I do now?
I haven't the faintest idea. Who just throws a boy?
You can't just
And
throw a
I-
boy.
You can't just throw a boy.
Cannot just throw a boy.
Now,
I fully
you
imagine
can't just throw
that,
a boy.
I fully imagine, like, as that conversation is happening, like, several more boys are thrown. You can't just throw a ball.
All right. I would
Actually-
like to go into my lock picks of different materials. I will pull out what I know is a lock pick, but no one else sees anything because it's invisible.
Okay.
And then I will try to pick some locks.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 3,
Oh,
but
twig.
it's a 16.
So you'll take half damage.
Son of a-
No, Shaggy, not anymore. He doesn't throw boys.
Take half of 17.
Let's see.
I tried to change it, Warrior, and I can't. It won't let me.
All right.
It says it on my screen, though.
It says it
Yeah.
on my screen.
Says it on my screen too.
Hmm?
You can't just throw a boy. Title up at the top.
It's fine.
So maybe it did change it. No, see, it says it.
Oh,
New
now it's back to
beginnings.
new beginnings.
Oh, now it says, yeah.
I changed it on
Wow.
Twitch, but I can't change it on YouTube. I mean, I'm sure I can go in later.
Maybe after the fact.
So you're like, everybody's looking down there, and you're holding, you got the rope snake. You're just like, what the fuck do I do with this?
Why isn't he doing the
Erlen's
thing
like,
with the rope?
Pinions, like pinion it into the wall. Yeah.
He will pull out. Let's see. Do I have? Oh no, I don't. He's gonna look around. Is there any place he can try and tie off the rope?
Are you like looking for something to hammer it in?
See, I don't actually have a dungeoneering kit, so I don't have pinions.
Ooh, pick me, throw me.
Assassins don't. Assassins don't carry dungeoneering kits.
Amulet's honestly on the ground, just being like,
Make an acrobatics
I want to
check.
go. Me?
Make an acrobatics check. Yeah, you.
She so wants to get thrown up there. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. It's a good roll. 21.
Erlen grabs you by the belt and does a little bit of like a herky-jerky spin move and tosses you. And luckily you rolled that well, because otherwise you were going to go kersplat.
That's it. Dude, what is this?
You get up there, you're like gut first on there. You're like, ugh.
Ugh. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'll help Amulet up.
Erlen turns and looks at Twig, Monty, and Leona and says, I wasn't sure that was going to work, but it looked really
It
cool.
worked though.
She,
You should
she,
You should just not say I'm not sure it's gonna work. You should just like be like, yeah, that totally worked the way I planned it. Like,
you cannot just throw a boy.
She said, girl.
well, Amulet's not a boy.
Well, you can throw
Oh, well, that's
a,
totally
a
okay.
boy, a girl,
Krella,
someone who's
Krella slaps him in the back of the head.
I got
so
pinions. I can put the
You put the pinions in. Everyone can climb the wall. You get over. Krellis uses another rope, so you can pinion in a rope down.
Yeah.
You guys land
Stick
them.
hands Amulet the last half of the scone. that he stole.
Jinx, you're the best.
I love that Amulet eats like a cartoon character.
She does.
Almost like Cookie Monster esque.
Yeah, there's no scone. No scone is swallowed or digested. It's just,
just crumbs everywhere.
Second song,
Girl,
third
it's
song.
figure.
You got a disaster mouth.
She licks it and
Saving
then
it-
gets rid of it.
Saving it for later. This is second scone through 24th scone.
Yes.
You guys are in, and I want you all to make me a perception check.
Oh, wait.
Everybody who's been there before can make an advantage. So Snick and Leone can make it straight up.
Ooh.
Oh wait, Monty. Yeah, you were there. You were there before when you all went in.
Monty was there. Monty got very bloody when he was there last time.
By the way, when she
12.
gives me the half of the scone, I produced a pastry. For Snick.
Oh,
fuck it. I'll do it here.
We're trading pastries.
That's 14.
Wait, what?
15.
What are you rolling again?
perception at
Perception.
advantage.
Oh.
Perception.
Well,
23.
Perception.
I rolled a 19. I'm not sure it's gonna get better than that. No, 19. So
Okay.
22.
Nick, you've never been here before, but like as you look around, the first thing that hits you is how absolutely dead silent it is. You don't hear vermin, you don't hear insects, you don't hear anything. The only thing you do hear is a disturbing, almost rhythmical beating that seems to emanate from everywhere. It's very soft. You have to like be almost, you feel like you almost have to be looking for it to hear it. Amulet, you recognize that that's just all the mimics. That you hear the same beating. You also notice there's nothing else here. This place is, there's nothing.
Does it look like last time?
Visually, yeah, but there's no life, which is not how it was last time. There were vermin and things that were living here.
I mean, I make sure I point it out. I'm sure everyone notices, but like,
So this place generally always feels kind of cramped and tight. And I don't know how much you told Leona and Snicked, but all the buildings and everything, a lot of stuff inside of them, they're all mimics. But they're generally pretty well behaved.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure I tell them that. Like,
Because this is like almost like a sanctuary, because a lot of them look burned up because they were burned. They were damaged. So this is almost like they've been put here, also kind of been taken care of though by being put here. But generally there were vermin and things that that they ate, but there's just nothing here. Also, you notice some new structures that aren't damaged.
can we go to the undamaged stuff without
Yeah, of course.
causing problems, getting in the way?
You make your way, and there is like a like hidden on the backside of one of the larger houses. It looks like an add-on to the back of this house, but it's been carved. It looks like it's stone that's been taken from other places. And there's a door.
Anything weird about it?
No, it just looks like a door, but also it looks like it's a door from somewhere else. Now, none of this looks cobbled together, but you notice like none of the stonework matches. The door doesn't match the stonework. It's like someone just took stuff and then put it back together in a way that works, but none of it makes sense together.
Can I use my danger sense to see if I can sense it?
Danger sense.
Danger sense.
What does it do again?
Advantage on dex saving throws against. Oh, did we a saving throw? Never mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Spidey sense.
Well, you never know.
Fair.
Hold on. I'm in. You keep talking. I'm looking.
That's what you see. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if flight to knock, I think, like.
I can use my telekinetic, my mage hand to knock on it so no one touches it. If you think we should knock.
I think we should knock. That seems like a nice thing to do.
You probably
Okay.
shouldn't just barge right in.
You knock on the door. and
With
there's
my
this-
mage hand.
Yeah, with mage hand. And there's a large, long, pregnant silence. And then the door goes and opens up. And you look and it goes down. And it is very dark.
Hello?
You say hello, and in the darkness, you see a set of eyes open up, glowing yellow eyes, and then another, and then another, and then another,
Guys, I think it's werewolves.
and then another.
Why do you
And
think
then
it's
you hear
werewolves?
And then you
What
hear the
werewolves?
shuffling of feet behind you.
Wait. Behind? So, like, not from the door?
Yep, and you look across the alleyway, and in the ruins behind you, a set of eyes, and then another, then another, then another.
For those of us that might have dark vision, do we see
Mm-hmm.
anything?
You do. You see different humanoid shapes.
Humanoid. What does that mean?
Elves, dwarves, humans, just different people.
But they're yellow.
Their eyes are yellow.
And they're not saying anything?
No. But now you all start to hear this noise. And at first it doesn't make any sense to you because it just doesn't feel right. And that's when you all kind of notice at one time it's the sound of but from approximately 30 noses.
Hmm.
And now we roll initiative as they rush out from where they are, fangs bared.
I told you it was werewolves!
Close, no cigar.
22.
Someone want to keep track of that for me, please?
Who's
Yeah, I
typing
got
it
it.
this time? You got it? Okay.
I have 18.
I'm going in
They
13.
also have 18.
I have 18.18.
I have
18
19.
what?
18 with an 18 dex.
Oh, same.
Oh, shit. Rock, paper, scissors!
You can go first. It's fine.
Roll
Alright.
off!
I have 16.
All right. Ben, what did you say you're going in?
13.
13. All right. Well, I'm first with my 23.
Nice.
No, 20. Math is hard. 24.
So right as this is getting ready to happen, time stops for you, Twig.
Oh.
And you smell the familiar scent of rum-soaked cigars.
Okay, and what is he?
Setting above where the door entrance is, just with her legs dangling to the side, is the Baron. Says, I was wondering when you get back to this. I got a long list, and you've been making very little progress.
I've been real busy.
Well, if you don't get busy getting busy, I can make things more difficult for you.
So what are we up against here?
If it got eyes like a vampire, hiss like a vampire, pretty sure it's a vampire.
All right, well that helps. Do they need a wooden stake through the heart, or can I just stab him with this rapier?
This is what research is for, young man.
I'm researching.
Come on now. They're all different. It all depends upon the progenitor. Once you find out who makes them, find out how to get rid of them.
Any hints?
No, because I don't know who made them. But I'm pretty sure it's someone who's in my book. So they in your book.
All right, then. I guess we'll just figure it out as we go.
And Twig,
Yep.
if you don't, we're going to have a much more difficult talk next time. Because 4 years of you not taking care of this business is 4 years too long.
They wouldn't let me go anywhere. I got grounded.
I don't buy that for 1 minute. You go a lot of different places you ain't supposed to.
Oh, I tried.
You chose to be here when you could have been doing things that I had been asking of you.
Well, we'll just have to get to the list now.
And after a while, I stop asking. So consider this the last time I'm asking. And he dissipates and you go back to everything moving at regular speed.
All right. Well, I will.
Glad your guy is as helpful as Casca is.
Oh my God, warrior. Oh, bringing that thunder.
He has to. Warrior's got no sleeves, Ben. You know what that's like when you don't have sleeves. Tough it up.
All right, what are you doing, Twig?
I was just thinking, if you don't have sleeves, where are you hiding all those things?
There's that too.
He's make sure
All those
everybody sees
tricks.
them guns.
Gun show.
He doesn't need a conceal and carry. He just keeps them right out in the open.
So I guess I'm just going to go after the one that's closest to me.
Yep.
Um,
There's one rushing right up the stairwell.
Excellent. So I will stab him in his stupid face.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Starting off hot. I rolled a 2. So that is 12, assuming nothing.
No.
Yeah. Sweet. I get 2 attacks. That's a 14, so that would be 22.
22 hits.
Excellent. D8. You son of a... rolled a 1 plus 6 is 7.
Okay. Who's next?
Me. Do you know what's gonna happen, Ben?
Gonna do your thing and change?
With dragon strength at Cataclysm's Hour, Solinari, Lunatari. I always say that wrong. Lunatari, Nuatari. Hear my call. Grant me your power. I always say the second one wrong. It bothers
Atari
me.
2600.
Right. Okay. So I'm a rage, and that's my action. So
Okay.
I'm just going to put myself in a protective stance and be ready to smack something if it comes near.
I will assume then you're turning towards the ones who are coming from behind then.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Snicked and Monty are next.
All right. I will. Quick action. I form my psychic blades in my hands, and I will throw at the one that Twig attacked.
Okay.
So that gives me a sneak attack because I have an ally next to him. And that is a 25.
Totally hits.
That would be 23 sneak psychic damage and
It
10
poof.
additional psychic damage.
It poofs. It just turns to dust.
And the blade disappears. The
You
second
see it as it like
contact.
hits it. Make me a perception check when you get a good look at it.
16.
This thing looks starved. Like it is just skin draped over bones. Like even its face, when you finally get a look at it in the light of your psychic blade hitting it, like the skin's pulled back. You can see like the jaw around the teeth. Its nose is virtually gone. Its hair is falling out. It looks completely starved.
Okay. I will not use my offhand weapon. I will hold on to it.
Believe that's you, Monty.
Okay, Monty is going to. He's gonna. His armor shimmers in. He no longer has the giant bazooka. He's made some upgrades. It's the same weapon, but it's more like a hard light Mega Man cannon, blaster cannon, like on his hand. And he turns like back behind them, and he fires like into the crowd. So his first attack, he fires a bursting shot into like the center of them. So it's
The ones in the down the stairwell, right?
The ones that are, yes. So he's like, yeah, he wants to clear the way to the stairwell. So he
like you guys are at the
so
top of the stairwell and they're like flowing up like ants. And then there's some behind
So
you guys
it's,
that are coming out of the woodwork.
it's only 11 to hit.
Nope,
I rolled
not.
a 2.
But when you shoot and your blast goes off, you get a look at like how many there are coming up and how they're like crawling on the walls.
It's like so many. So Monty will
like there's
he'll
29.
just reload and there's 12. He will and he will fire 2 more shots. These are just normal, so it's a 21
hits.
And 13. The one that hit, assuming 13 didn't hit, the one that hit
13 does
is
not hit.
15 force damage on the one that did hit. And let me just double check.
Sure, it's not
it's
16?
explosive, so with everything within 5 feet. What?
Sure it's not
What?
16?
I mean, if you want it to be 16, you can make that happen, storyteller. The D&D Beyond insists that I rolled a 15. But it does so everything within 5 feet though needs to make a DC 16 dex save or take 1d fire damage.
They all saved because I rolled a 16.
Well, fuck you.
Tell
it would have
Steve,
been 3.
Damn.
It would have been 3 fire damage. So then Monty, I think he will sort of just interpose himself between everyone and the flood coming from the basement.
Okay.
So at least he's gonna I can stop the danger coming this way. So that's what he's gonna do, and then that's his turn.
Okay, Leona, you're up.
Okay. Which one is
Shaggy.
closest to me?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's
Okay.
29 of them.
Well,
Most are coming up funneled through that passageway, that stairwell down. But there's another probably 10 behind all of you coming out of like just the ruins.
okay.
If I'm facing behind,
We're
where's
going to
Monty facing?
use Sacred Flame.
Monty's facing the stairwell.
Sacred flame.
We're using Sacred Flame. Because why not?
Do it.
That's gonna be DC 16.
What for what stat?
Dex.
Okay, I saved
Damn.
by 1.
Damn.
It would have if it was like int or
I
whiz,
won.
I would have been screwed. Yeah. But shockingly enough, these things have great stats. Thank you, MCDM. Flee Mortals is great.
Should they have worse stats
She-
if they're very
She
hungry?
kind of like goes.
No.
She'll do the and it like singes but does nothing, and she just kind of goes, "Well, shit."
So you fire down like down that stairwell, and you can see them like singeing. They just keep coming through. Krellish picks you up, puts you on her shoulder, and charges out in front of Amulet and just decimates one. One kind of crawls towards the side where Twig, Snicked, and Monty are, and Erlin puts it down. It takes him a couple shots, but he eventually caves its head in with that ball bat with multi-attack, and there were 27. All right. They make their attacks. So the way we're going to do this is going to be difficult, I think. So I am going to have those closest to the fronts, which is going to be Amulet, Monty, and Twig. You're going to get the brunt of this. So I'd like you to each roll a d4, and that's how many attacks there are on you. Leona and Snick, you get a pass this round.
3.
Okay.
3.
2.
2.
Also 2.
All right. Here we go.
But also Monty is like to the best of his ability blocking that doorway.
Yep. They're moving like
Or are they
the
like
zombies
28
in
days
World
later
War Z
vampires?
move. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate that. Okay.
Gross.
I think of the zombies
hey,
in the
stop
terrible
it.
World War Z movie, where they're just like crawling over each other.
Just
All right.
ragdoll
So,
physics miles.
yeah. Monty,
Yeah.
21 on the first.
21 hits.
You take 2 piercing and 3 necrotic. The second one on you misses. There's like clinging on you.
Great.
Twig, first one.
Roast.
That's I know I hit. I'm not even going to tell you the number. You don't
Well, tell me the number.
26.
Damn.
2 piercing,
close.
2 piercing, 3 necrotic.
All right.
19.
That is a tie, so yes.
Okay. You still take 2 piercing, 3 necrotic.
All right.
However,
as a reaction, Monty. I was
Let
going to
me
say, as
get
a
my-
reaction, Monty has interception.
Okay.
So he can negate some of that damage.
Okay. How does he negate it? Remind me.
So it's a fighting style called interception. So basically, what Monty does is he
Does Monty take the damage, or does he just stop it? That's what I need to know.
No, it reduces it. It reduces it by 1d10 plus 4. So
Okay, make
I'll
that
it.
roll. And does he reduce the damage total or just one of the 2 damage types?
It says when a creature hits a target other than you, you reduce the damage the target takes.
So
So
it would
if
be
it's
the damage
one,
total.
it would be like one attack.
Yeah,
But if
but it's a
I would
combined
bet
damage
it's
total.
fully.
So yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah. So I rolled enough. So you can take 9.
So you don't
off
take any
that.
damage.
And so basically what happens is Monty, like, he just like tosses a like hard light like shield in the way.
Just 21 hit. That's the last attack.
It does.
Okay, take 2 piercing and 5 necrotic, and you lose 3 hit points. That can't be healed.
Permanently?
We'll talk about it.
Wow.
We'll talk.
All right.
Amulet. 17.
Yep.
And 16.
Yep.
Okay. So the first one you take 2 piercing and 3 necrotic.
I have that. I have to.
You have to piercing. The second one you take the same thing, but you also lose 3 hit points.
What if I'm taking those off my temporary hit points? Do I still lose hit points?
Think about it like these things are just like latching onto you. They're just sucking blood. They're almost like lamprey or leeches, however you want to look at it. New round, crit threshold is now 1920. Top of the pop. Let's get at it. Twig.
So the ones that hit us are still on us?
They're attached to you. Yes, they are just there. You watch their eyes are just full of like hunger. They are so hungry that they don't care about anything else.
Excellent. So I will stab at the first one that attacked me, or the first one that hit me.
I will give you advantage on the vampires who are holding on to you because they don't care about trying to evade.
Okay.
They're just
all right. So that is 21 for the first hit.
Yep.
Let's just roll that damage here. And so they're next to one of my allies.
Yep.
So I also get sneak attack. Probably don't need to roll all those, but I will. So that is 7, 9, 11, 14.
That just for the first one?
Yeah, for my first attack.
What weapon are you using? Rapier, right?
Yes, so it's 20 total.
Yep. You just go like right underneath the armpit and it just turns to dust. You just kill it.
The armpits are the weak point.
There's still one on you.
Yes.
Actually, there's 2 on you. Did I hit every time?
You did, even though he negated the other one. I suppose it's still a hit. Gotcha. Ooh, not as good. 15.
That misses.
Wait, you said advantage.
Yeah, your advantage.
27.
That hits.
Excellent.
I hope so.
also try to figure out, like, just tell me whether or not you're flanking, because I don't need you to like figure it out on a grid, but
sure.
I'm assuming probably a lot of it would be.
All right. Well, I can't
You're
sneak
like, hey, I think I'm flanked in this position, so
yeah. No sneak attack here, but that is 12.
That misses.
No, 12 damage.
Oh, 12 damage? It's still attached.
All right. Ow.
All right.
Me.
Amulet.
Okay, I have a weird question.
Yeah.
Because this is a weird logistical thing I never thought about. So when I rage, one of my bonuses I get is my HP max increases by 1 times my level.
Yep.
But that's still not going to negate any of the like 3 that I take away.
Nope, those are like temporary hit points. So no, they don't.
Well, no, it's I don't get those. If I gain something to heal, I can heal further than what I normally do. So that's why I was trying to figure it out. So okay.
Like temporary hit points because they don't stay with you permanently.
No, and that's why I was trying to figure it out. Okay, I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna attack what's on me. First one is 21.
Yeah.
The second one is 19.
That hits. Your
Hit.
target number, I'll just let you know, is just 16.
Okay. So okay, I rolled the same on both of those. I'm
So I will
hoping.
tell you this as well. It's 16 and 16. If you do, I'm using the minion rules in Flea Mortals. So 16 is the armor class, and if you do 16 or more hit points, they just die.
Yeah, I did 12.
But if you do 12 and that's it, they're still at 16.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did 12 on each attack.
Oh, yeah, they're both still there.
Well, that's the thing. If I would have hit one, it didn't go down. Then my second attack would have gone back to the first one. No.
You got to tell me now ahead of time.
No. Okay.
It would have. No, it would have. So now you're at 25.
25? Oh, things
25 minions left.
Got it. I was like, wait. I was like, that only has a 24, Ben. I know I'm not. I know my math struggles sometimes, but no. Okay, we're down one. That works.
Nicked.
It's something.
All right. How many are on Monty? How many are on Twig? How many are on
2 on Monty, 2 on Twig, 2 on Amulet. No, 1 on Amulet.
All right. I am.
No, wait, there's only 1 on Monty, right? Monty, you killed one of them.
There's only 1 on me. Yeah.
Okay. I will target the ones that are attacking Twig. I am going to use the Psychic Blades again. A 23, and I kill it.
Yeah.
Because I do 30 damage.
Yep.
I will then offhand, I will throw the offhand one as well at the other one that's on Twig.
Okay.
That will not hit, though.
Fair. Monte Cristo.
Oh, Monte. Wow.
Montelicious.
Those are it's a
Monte
delicious
Cristo.
sandwich. I feel like maybe he's named for the sandwich. Like his middle name is Cristo. Maybe, who knows?
Oh,
The
Montgomery Cristo.
Montgomery Cristo.
Sure.
Well, remember, we did
Just
find
canon
out
now.
that Amulet's middle name is Janine.
Delicious.
Stole it from somebody else.
Okay, Monty is going to use. Quick question about how an item works. So Monty got from Hephaestus a little thing that makes a tiny hut. Like it casts tiny hut.
Yep.
Does it work immediately?
Yeah.
Or is it like it takes time?
No, it's an instant activate.
Okay.
I think I know. what
Yeah, Monty is going to make a tiny hut.
Where?
He's gonna. Yeah, so he's just like
Where
protective. He's making it.
You still have to go inside
where
of it.
he-
It's not like it appears and you're inside of it. You have to actually go inside
Wait.
of it. So like you set it down, it pops up, and then you go inside. It's not like you guys all appear in it.
Right. Yeah. I guess. Well, see, the way I always imagine it, I always imagine tiny hut as being more the like an energy dome, like it's because it's a bubble, isn't it? Or is it
No,
like a house?
It's a house. It's a straight up house. That's why there's like Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion, and there's a couple different.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a tiny house.
Yeah, it's like a tiny house, but not like a
tiny house. I think
tiny
Monty.
house.
Okay, that
She
works
should.
differently than I thought. I thought it was like a arcane energy situation.
No, it's like
okay,
a
Monty
legit,
will
like house.
It's like a little house. A little house. Okay. I don't
Not a
know
little
if there's
house.
room.
I picture like a
Something's
big
wrong.
tent.
Okay, well Monty's gonna fire another bursting shot down the stairwell toward all those guys.
Okay.
That is 18 to hit. So that is going to be just 1 second. It's so the one it hits. The one it hits takes 15 force damage, and then it and every thing around it takes 16. Is it fire? Just a second. Force. Oh, an additional 4. Oh no, sorry. It's just 2. So everything else around it takes 11 force damage. So within like 10 feet. And then Monty will fire two more shots at 2 of the ones that were affected.
Yep.
First one is not going to hit, and the second one is a natural 20.
So I'll let you get 2 with that. And they're just
Nice, cool,
I won't even make you roll for that.
sweet, love that. Yeah, and then Monty will continue to interpose. I think he'll he's just trying to make himself take up as much space as possible. But and that'll be his turn.
Yep. Leona.
Leona's gonna try again. Because why not?
So are you going to fire backwards towards
we'll do
the opening or forwards where since you're involuntarily on Krellis's shoulder and she is facing the ones that were coming out of the buildings, not the ones up the stairwell.
which seems more imminent.
They're equally a problem. So you're not missing anything by attacking the ones coming out of the building, out of the ruins.
Well, the ones directly in front of us, if they stop us, then the ones behind us are going to catch us. So.
Well, you've got Monty, Snicked, and Twig behind you.
Oh, that's true.
And you've got
so
Erlen, and Krellis right there with you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with the ones in front of us then.
Okay.
The ones that she's charging at.
16 to save, right?
Sacred Flame. Yep. DC 16.
I got a 19. Plus 3.
God
22.
damn it. Stop rolling so fucking good. What the hell?
These dice with ducks inside of them, they're killing it tonight.
Those are the ones Charlene gave you.
They're super cute.
All different dice.
I vote if this continues, the ducks shall be outlawed.
No.
I'll steal them and use them myself.
Yeah.
We
could always set up a donor tier, like someone subscribes for a certain number of months.
These I can't because these were a gift. I will take
you can choose not to
donations,
use
though, to
them
not
if someone
use them.
tells you though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not to destroy them.
Someone
I would
can
not
donate
destroy
for
Dougie
them.
dice.
No, I thought you meant like I had to give them away.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't do that. Charlie, kill me. Plus, they came in this little box.
I would never ask anybody to give away their click clacks. Never, ever.
That these dice came in.
No, they're very, very cute.
Fancy.
They're very cute. I would never ask anybody to give away their click clacks.
Could someone pay for you to have to give them to me, and then I can roll them with my lily pad dice?
Oh.
I guess.
No, I won't take your dice.
I mean, it's not like I don't have other dice.
These pink ones you gave me that Charlene gave me are only rolling okay, though. So I'm not happy you got the good ones and I got the okay ones.
Tough titty, said the kitty, but the milk's still good. All right. They're up. So now there is enough for all. They're out enough to get on all of you. So I want you all to roll a d4.
A D4.
So I'm saying there's 17 available because Krellis and Erlen both get 2.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Oh no!
I rolled a 1.
Okay. 2. All right, we'll start with the
Fingers are so powerful. It's like peace. Fuck you. Peace. Fuck
you. All right, Twig. That's a miss.
Sweet.
A 14 is a miss.
I fired and a missed. And I fired and a missed.
No, 14 is a miss. You're correct.
22 hits. So you take your 2 piercing, 3 necrotic. Take another 3 necrotic for the one that's attached to you.
Rude.
Still, and you lose 3 hit points.
Rude.
Snicked. Here's my first of 4. 17.
Yeah.
Okay, take 2 piercing, 3
Hang-
necrotic.
Hang
The
on.
second one,
Hang on. Do I want to use my uncanny dodge here?
you've got 3 more
Whoa.
opportunities.
I mean, yeah. Well, I'd rather make sure that I get to use it, so I'm going to use my uncanny dodge here to
Yep.
take half damage.
The second one is a 19.
That's also a hit.
2 and 3 lose 3 hit points.
Monty
The third
will
one
block
is
though.
a miss. What'd you say, Warrior?
Let's say Monty will block the second one.
Okay.
So you can reduce that by
So
7 damage.
You take, roll the dice to see how much gets through.
I did, yeah.
Oh, how much got through?
Well, it's 7 off of whatever. I think it was 7.
So it eliminated everything on that.
Yeah,
hit.
it eliminates it.
Third, miss. Fourth is a hit.
What'd you
And
roll? Oh,
well, I rolled a 20. I got a 26.
okay. Yeah. That's
2 piercing, 3 necrotic. Now you take those 3 off permanently. Not
Okay.
permanently, but you take those 3 off because you wouldn't have to do that because of Monty. Monty, you've got 2 on you. 22 and 20.
Those both 20 just technically hits, but yeah,
Okay.
they both hit.
So take 2 plus 3, and then 2 plus 3 and 3 off permanently.
Okay.
Not permanently, semi-permanently. We'll say that. 3 until your next long rest. How about we say that? Or unless someone casts Lesser Restoration or Cure Ailment. All right, Amulet. What was your number?
2.
2. 26.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
2 and 3, and then 2 and 3 and 3 semi-permanently.
Wait.
Leona.
Wait. When you say 2 and 3, 2 is the physical attack, right?
Yes. So you only take 1 and 3.
So I
and
take
3.
4 and 4, 8. Okay.
Does 10 hit you, Leona?
A 10 does not hit me.
Okay.
Hey.
Miss. Jiminy Christmas.
I'm not that.
All my rolls
squishy.
have gone to crap since as soon as I started rolling at Shan. Oh, now they're back.
Ha.
Okay.
No.
Erlen
I mean,
takes
not
1.
ha.
Krellis took nothing. We are top of the pop. Now it's 18, 19, 20 is your quick threat.
All right.
And
Well,
they
I
are
will.
all out. They have pushed their way out of that doorway like insects. So even though you're trying to occupy that space, you've been overrun.
Are they all within like a 20-foot sphere?
I
I don't have fireball. I'm just kidding.
was gonna say I would give you a roll. I would give you a 20 plus a D20 plus a D10 to see how many are in that area. And if you had spell sculpting, that could be pretty boss.
I'm not a sorcerer,
Okay, fair.
but I am a warlock.
Monty can take a fireball.
I'll just shove that shit off.
I definitely can.
I got the hit points for you for going my direction.
I don't have fireball.
Oh.
I do have thunder
Warlock,
step,
are
though.
you?
Listen to the warlock shaming that's going on here.
I know. Yeah, I do have thunder steps, so I am going to disappear, and I will teleport to an unoccupied space that is where I can get the most number of vampires and least number of friends.
So when you
Within
do that,
10 feet of me.
do people who are attached to you go with?
I hope so.
Okay, we'll just say they do.
Excellent.
Roll a D10.
There it is.
Cute hat, the hot hat.
2.
Okay, you can get 3.
Okay.
Including the guy on you.
All right. So I need them to make a con save.
15?
That would not do it. My save is 16. So they will take 3d10 thunder damage.
Roll well.
I would love to. Let's see. That is 8, 11, and another 8, 19 damage.
They all, like, you watch them as like this wave of thunder emanates out of you, and the first thing to kind of like come off them is like this like gross slick like liquid of like sweat and saliva and all that, and then it's the skin, and then it's the muscle, and then it's the bone. They just kind of disintegrate.
Ooh.
Oh, you Dr. Manhattan them.
Yeah, kind of. That's a way grosser.
Wow, that was gross.
Those would be gross.
So now we're at 18. Okay. I believe that's amulet.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just got distracted. I got mad because I realized I rolled my first damage as my Hoopak before
Oh,
I
shit.
transformed into a
There's
great axe. I was like,
actually-
ugh!
There's actually 2 more gone because Krellis and Erlen both got one this round.
Okay, well I still got one on me, so that's my first one. That's 22.
Yeah. I mean 16. Just remember that.
4.
I don't think they were.
Now that I'm rolling the right damage dice.
Okay.
For 16. Now, what's the next nearest one? Is there anyone?
Yeah, you can totally get to one easily.
Is there only ones out and available, or is there someone next to me that has one on them?
Currently, no one next to you has one on them.
Okay, then I'm going to the next one then. And oh, damn, those are both good dice. That's a 24
Yeah.
for a 15.
Could spend your inspiration, I guess, if you want to.
I don't have one.
I think you all start with one. Come on.
I mean, but then I gotta roll my attack again and hope my attack hits. But then, yeah. Might as well. Let's do it. Oh, that's a 16. 9 plus 7 is 16. Yeah. That's
15 again?
I rolled 15 again.
Jeez.
Damn it! Trying to nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, with Krellis and Erlen last turn, the only one I hit was one on Erlen, and he killed that.
That's my turn. I just kept going like, I gotta have one somewhere. No.
Okay, this puts us at Schnitt.
All right, I have 4 on me.
You have-
so
you have 2 on you.
2
because-
on me.
Monty knocked one ajar with his shield.
All right, well, I'm
One-
going to
one
remove
miss.
one of them that's on me. I am going to use steady aim as a bonus action to give me advantage on my attack.
Perfect.
And with that psychic blade. Uh, 25 to do 26 damage.
Perfect. Just
And now my movement is 0. But that was I'm also going to use a free action.
okay.
I am going to spend one of my psychic dice
Ooh.
to establish psychic connections with Twig, Monty, Amulet, Leona, and whoever the big brute woman is that's carrying
Krellis?
Leona.
No Erlen though.
No, because I don't have enough to be
Okay.
able to do such. I can only connect to so many.
The roommate's
Get
just gonna be
these
left
things
out.
off of me!
How is that?
Montgomery.
Okay. Montgomery has 2 on him. Is that correct? Yeah, I think Monty is going to. Oh well, I want it to be stupid, but I think I need to actually kill them, so I won't be stupid. What I want Monty to do is do like a forward roll, like, and then like get into position and fire at another one. But I don't know if I can do 16 damage with my body.
No, probably not.
So I think what Monty will do is also cool. It's also cool. Monty is just going to. So Monty does have gunner, so he doesn't get disadvantage at close range. So he's just going to like put the barrel like into the one of the one that's on him, and he's gonna fire for that's a 24 to hit. So that is that's 8 damage plus I need a DC 16 save.
Under
save.
what dex? Got a +3 in dex. I rolled the 19, so it's 22.
Well, okay. So then he will fire again at the same one, and he hits. It's a 20. That's 16.
Yeah,
Total.
you're just like
That's 16.
chunk, chunk, just opening rounds in this thing's face. Like the first shot
and then
blows
he
like
will-
part of its jaw off, and the second one just eliminates its head completely. And then,
And then Monty will, I think he will take his last shot at one of the ones that's on Snicked.
Yeah.
He got the message. He's a hero. I rolled
y'all
a
better
13,
recognize.
so he's like, there's a zombie in my faith. I'm trying to let me save you. No. And yeah, that'll be. Oh wait, no wait. I can use. Just a second. I have a thing. Yeah, with my bonus action, I can use curving shot, and I'll just attack one of the other. Is there? How many zombies are still on you? Is it more than one? Snick?
I only have
I
one
can-
left on me because I killed
Okay.
one of the 2 that was on me. So
Okay, then he will. Twig, do you have one on?
No, I don't.
No, he
Okay, then
thunderstepped.
yeah, I'll save
Bye.
myself.
You're just like look down and be like, bye, boom.
Yeah, so it's a 16 to hit, and it is 17 force damage.
Nice.
What's my drink, you butt?
Leona.
Good timing, because apparently Trouble has decided I can play now. Have you? Can I play the game? Can I play?
Trellis and Erlin missed all their attacks.
But
Boo.
okay. All right. She heard Snicked and looked back to see how bad it was.
So I've got 1 on me and 2 that are near me that were attacking me. So
Damn. All right. We're going to try to Sacred Flame them. She's determined to make this work, damn it.
16.
DC 16. Yeah.
Dex, I critted.
Jeez Louise.
I-
Oh shit! Shan was like, "Nope, I'm out. I'm out."
I'm done with this
Not
bullshit.
good.
Bullshit officially over.
Bullshit. Officially over. Here, wait. I can fix this. Hold on.
Could spend your
You should never have given me admin permissions. I'm just saying.
Oh! Whoa!
you can use your inspiration to make you reroll.
I could. And I will, because honestly, it's just gonna fail again, and I deserve the failure after that. That's
I rolled a
funny.
2 this time with the plus.
No! No.
You literally shamed my dice. Your success.
Good. All right. That is 15 radiant damage. And we're
But it's-
also going
it's
to
radiant, though.
use.
It's
Oh,
radiant.
it's radiant?
It's radiant
Yeah,
damage.
it's
Yeah,
radiant damage.
Yeah, that's holy damage.
That's an
Uh
explosion.
huh.
That's an explosion of holy nature.
Does it destroy it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. I need you all to make me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
so
that's a
fun. What
terrible
could go
one.
wrong? What could go
It's
wrong
gonna
for
be
me?
Good. I have a +0.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Great.
Great.
Well, I have a
So
plus
16.
4.
Intelligent.
Oh, well, I mean, that's still a 15 for me.
Yeah, I got a
10.
15.
I rolled a 6.
I'm using my
What'd you
blinky
get,
dice.
Monty?
10.
Monty also got a 10.
I'm the wisest. No, I got a 16.
You got 16? Okay. It was you and Schnick both got 16s, right?
15.
Oh, yeah,
and
15?
Amulet
Okay.
Hang
got
on.
15
Hang
as
on.
well.
Hang on.
So far, Monty's gonna pass this track.
Hang on. I'm going to use favored by the gods.
Just barely.
Hang on. I'm going to use favored by the gods.
Hang on.
She
hang
is.
On. No, hang on. Almost got it. Hang on.
14. Still not gonna be
Everyone
enough.
but Monty is hit with a fear effect. You're all completely overwhelmed by this sense of dread and fear.
I have advantage against being frightened, so I assume I can roll again.
You can roll again.
I cannot be frightened.
Oh, that's right. You can't be.
Son of a. All right, carry on.
So Amulet and Monty are not fighting. This red mist just envelops the area. And all of the starving vampires just stop what they're doing and they kind of slink backwards. And the red mist coalesces in the middle of all you. And it is Bellish. Good call earlier, Twig. And he just kind of looks at all of you and he says, stop. We don't need, nothing else needs to happen here. And I want you all to make me wisdom saving throws.
Come on.
Oh, that was so close. I'm gonna use my inspiration. That was bullshit. It was like a 17, and it was like nope, 3.
Is this another
21.
Is this another frighten? All right, I got 13. That doesn't save, does it?
Yeah, I also got a-
23.
All right.
You said wisdom saving throw? Yeah, it's 15.
Sorry, I was looking down. Did you nod or shake your head when Nate asked if it was frightened?
No, it is a wisdom.
Okay.
Well, I used my inspiration and then I rolled a 1, so 13.
No. You would need. Sorry, I'm gonna look at this really quick.
You're trying to get a reroll?
No,
No.
you'd need an 18 to save.
That's good. I got a 10.
Okay. Did anyone get over an 18?
Yeah, I got a 23.
Yes. 21.
Erlin did as well, a natural 19, and Krellis got a 19 as well, 16 plus 3. The rest of you are charmed. Bellish looks and just kind of says, please sit down. Let's discuss this, students. So those of you who don't sit down, he looks and he kind of gets a grumbly face on. So you're going to make this difficult, are you, Mr. Burnside?
I just got up. I got up like a little while ago. I've been laying down for a long time. It feels good to like stretch my legs and be and trying to be more active as a person. So I'm cool with standing, but like it's nice that other people have the option to sit.
You're going to take your friends and you're going to leave. This is mine now.
What? Why?
Because I've said so.
Okay.
You're going to leave my children alone, and you're going to stay out of the ruins.
But
you can tell he's still trying to charm you, and it's not working. Erlin like sidles up to you. Krellis and Erlin kind of side up to Monty. Leona, you're still on Krellis' shoulder. You're not affected by this either. And Erlin goes, I think he's doing the Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, he's totally doing the Jedi mind trick.
Yeah.
They've talked about Star Wars clearly.
Yeah.
He's like, no. I've never shot a teacher.
Krellis looks up at Leona and says, I think he's trying to do the spookums on us.
She literally just is like looking like
she like turns.
She's trying to process.
Krellis like looks at the rest of you and says, like, can we hit a teacher? Like I don't know. Are we supposed to?
We're not supposed to, but I don't think teachers are supposed to make secret vampire children.
If
I
may, said teacher, because
yeah, do you raise your hand? Do you raise your hand?
Oh no, I'm asking the DM. I am asking.
Yes,
well, she probably will actually respond that way because she is. But I have a question because this will Does the teacher to Leona look like someone of noble birth?
Yes.
Like someone who is noble.
He looks like he's about 12, but he's very, very, very old.
What's his name?
Bellish.
Bellish, thank you. I never remember. I'm writing things down. I got a new notebook. I'm going to use position of privilege. I'm literally going to use my privilege. In game. It's a real skill. People who are noble, people who are in like noble circles, assume that I have the right to be where I am and that I have a right to be there. Because of my noble affiliation.
You know what? Perfect. That's even better than I could hope for. He looks at you and he says, oh, I didn't quite notice you on top of the loud student's shoulder. You're bearing. Might I offer you a proposition?
I would kindly be obliged to at least listen and consider the proposal that you seem to be bringing forth.
This wasn't done. He kind of looks at all of you on a whim. This wasn't done in some foolish fashion. I'm sure some of you, those of you who I refer to as siblings, would recognize the let's be honest, the painfulness of being alone. Of our father hasn't been here. My two brothers are gone. I was my father's first brood, the first three that Tawny took in. And Anon is gone. Liminal is dead. I'm all that remains. Our father has abandoned us. My aunt has disowned me. She hides in her keep, a prisoner. I simply wish to not be alone. So what better way to not be alone than to have my own family? If I have no father, why not become the father? But I can't do this by myself, as you can see. You're of bearing and standard. I can offer you immortality. I can offer you forever.
I am not interested in immortality. What I am
you-
interested in is understanding.
He actually looks shocked that you're not interested in that. He's like, but you would have the chance to do all that you ever had hoped to carry your lineage forever. Your bloodline would not just last, but you could literally pass it to others. You could build whatever you wish forever.
She kind of looks at him sadly and just smiles. My dear friend, I already carry the burden of all who came before me. Why would I want to carry that for an eternity?
He looks thoughtful.
Who wants that burden? This is the only fleeting freedom I'm going to get. This is it. This moment right here, right now. Once it's over, I have to go back. So I just want to understand why all of this is happening. Because it seems egregious on both parts, if I could say so.
Because of our familiarity, because of our ties, and he looks at Twig and Aemma and he says, I offer you the same thing. You're muted, Twig.
Yep. Can we resist if we're charmed?
He's letting you answer for yourself.
Okay.
He's not forcing you to do it.
Yeah, that's a no for me, Bellish.
You see, like, he feels like bigger than he is. He feels almost imperious. And the more you say no, the more he just seems to just get smaller. He looks to you, Amulet.
No, thank you.
And you see all of his spawn are crawling around him and they're like clinging to him.
Do we recognize them as people that might be missing?
They're all people that were missing. Well then, how do we do this?
Did you take these people willingly? Did they give themselves to you?
I gave them a choice, and all of them took it.
Did they willingly provide consent?
Yes.
Psychically, I'm just said to Leona, why are they starving then?
I do have a question.
Yes.
If they are here willingly and they consented to this, you are their guardian. You care for them, your family, correct? That is what you said?
I'm attempting to, and that's why I'm now beseeching you to assist me. But no one seems to be willing.
Well, it seems to me your family has not been cared for. It seems to me they are starving.
I could, if I just chose to take. They would all be robust on the blood of the people just over that wall that I'm trying to not just take.
Yes, but you act as if that is some wonderful choice. You, knowing that you could not provide, created these beings. Even if they gave consent, you knew going into this apparently was a bad idea. You clearly did not have the means to care for them. You cannot willingly
like
make a choice.
you see like the veneer um of humanity slipping as he reaches down and he like wipes his face and brushes his hair back. He says, I've tried. I've tried. And I've tried with all of you.
You have not tried with me.
Apparently. He now just is ignoring you. And he's almost you get the impression he's talking to himself. Like he's justifying this to himself. I've tried. I've tried with all of them. I've tried. But no, that's just not how it's going to be, Bellish. But now I have children and I have to, as she said, I have to provide. So, and he looks up and his eyes are just red.
Telepathically to Snicked. At the ready.
Who's charmed?
He seems like a good guy to me.
Yeah. He like rolls his neck and his teeth just extend down. And he says, who will be first? And that's when there's a rip in the sky. So as you guys know, you probably don't, Richard, but liminal space is protected by a Shadoo in the sky. And there's like this green barrier around this area. So the things in the I can't remember what the term of it is. Man, give me a second. I'm just all of a sudden losing my my brain. What's the thing called? It's not the far realm. It's I use the magic term for Magic the Gathering. What is it called?
I do not know.
Talking about planes? Or...
But it's not. But the places between planes.
Oh, liminal space?
No.
No.
There's a name for it. Blind Eternities. So in the Blind Eternities, which you guys have seen things moving in the Blind Eternities, there's a hole that gets punched through. And this thing comes hurtling like a meteor down into the scuttling ruins and crashes about 20 feet away from them. And you watch, you all look up, and as green energy is folding that hole, that rip, you see eyes move right past it first and then pull themselves back. And it's one big eye and a bunch of small eyes trying to push their way in. And they look down and they slowly blink. And you know they are looking directly at you. Everyone makes a wisdom saving throw, including the vampires, including Bellish. Bellish rolls really well. Vampires, not so much. Erwin, not so much.
Hey, natural 20.
Oh, boo, 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 boo.
I'm so wise right now. 26.
Wow.
14.
14,
14
18?
for me.
18. What'd you say?
Hang on. I'm
Amulet?
using
14, unless it's a frightened thing.
No, it's not a frightened thing.
Okay.
Everyone who did not hit a 16 or above takes 5 psychic damage. And it's temporarily blinded,
Cool.
including all the vampires and Erland. Bellish fine. Krellish fine. Krellis fine. I don't know. I want to add an H to the end of her name now. Who else blinded?
Oh, that would be me.
Hey,
Twigger, you also blinded? You passed, right?
I got 18.
Everyone who's blinded, literally just you've seen this thing beyond space and time look at you. I don't mean like notice you, I mean look at you. Like imprint who you are into whatever alien consciousness it is. Like, oh, now I know who you are. Now I've taken notice of you. Have fun sleeping with that in your head. And then the hole closes up. A bunch of the vampires are literally on the ground, like clawing at themselves, and Bellish is trying to calm them down as they freak out. You see one just explode. And then you hear a, hello there. and you see somebody walking out of the meteor site. They're tall and they're slim. Their skin is a light purple, and there are like white kind of line designs on it. They're naked. They're very naked. I need
Well, I'm
Twig.
blind, so
Yeah, I need Twig and Amulet to make me history checks.
Even though I'm blind.
Oh, you're blind, so never mind. You don't get. Yeah, you can at disadvantage because you would know by the voice.
Okay.
13.
Because you can
Oh,
see
no.
Twig, you get advantage.
7.
You're like, what? Twig, you get advantage because you can see.
Oh, okay. 13.
Was that your best roll?
Unfortunately.
Looks so familiar. Like you know this person. You see Bellish like almost scream like a excited school child and runs towards this person and grabs them around the waist and then falls backwards burning, like trying to put out that they're burning. And they look up at this person and say, "But brother, you're alive." And he looks down at Bellish, whose fangs are bared, and he says, "I don't believe we're related." And then zaps him. And then looks back at you and he goes, "I've come home, but I don't know where home is. Hello, I've been told my name is Liminal. God told me to come home." And that's where we're going to stop.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Well then.
God said it's time for me to come home. Hello.
Got this. Gotta go.
I don't remember who I am. And I now am young again. But I he said, "Go home." And I said, "Sure."
what a goober.
Yeah. So where can people find all of you beautiful, beautiful peeps? What are you doing? Where are you going?
I'm here a fair number of Mondays. You'll see me
Real.
next Monday, warring amongst the stars. You can find me on social medias if I post ever, which sometimes happens, at Cubicle Zombie. That's about it.
I'm Richard. You can find me here first Mondays. You can find me second Mondays, usually, but not this second Monday because
It'll be every other month for that game now.
Yeah.
every other month.
We rotate rotating our wars in the stars.
I'll probably be hanging out Thursday
Oh yeah, Fallout on Thursday.
talking about Fallout, and then Friday I am part of the Fang Gang.
Get ready to get your Dracula on.
ONY_Draz on the socials.
I'm Shan. You can find me on the socials as the Rainbow Beach, BEECH. You can find me right here. I'm down in Outlands. You can find me on the Star Wars, not the one with Draz. I can't. Don't ask me to math. I can't. I'm too gay for the math.
You're on Scum and
Okay.
you're on Scum and Villainy. The other
I'm
game's
on.
called Hidden
Yes,
Path.
I'm on Scum and Villainy because Scum and Villainy. Why not? Occasionally, you can catch me on Bad Games. Sometimes. And
Are you going to do
other-
Fang Gang with us? Are you going to Dracula with us?
Maybe I could be convinced to Dracula.
It's good Dracula time.
I could be convinced to dig through the ditches and burn through the witches.
No, that's Dragula.
Oh no!
You can do that too.
That would be
Fair.
amazing. That's just playing BeamNG, so
Oh, my turn. I'm Cassandra. You can't find me anywhere
Except
except for
right there.
on
Right there.
Down in Outlands Chaos Scar, technically right here. Chaos Scar, I'm usually on there because, I volunteer really fast. I think those are my only things I have coming up.
Some very rarely on FK Spooky Boys.
Occasionally on Spoopy Boys.
I mean, you could come on Thursday. We're talking about Fallout. We just watched Fallout together.
It's
So good.
It's so good.
Maybe it depends on the day.
It's Thursday.
Well, no, I meant like how the day goes. It's
okay.
my 2-year work review. So as long as I'm not pissed off, maybe. Actually, I got a preview. Things look good. We're fine. I can't play Friday because I got salad date with a friend. So
You and the work homie. Salad.
me and the work homie, we go to her house and we go get takeout salads from the.
Can we not
salad
call
place.
Jenna? Can we not call Jenna work homie anymore? Because
Why?
Because your friendship with Jenna has survived 2 works, so I don't consider that work homie anymore. That's for real homies.
Oh, she's my homie.
Yeah,
she's my homie.
That's a work spouse at that point. That's a work wife. Like when
Right.
they follow you to multiple places, that is a work spouse.
Yeah, pretty much.
I worked with them at 2 jobs, so and I brought them into this job.
I
That is a work
poly.
polycule.
I
Okay.
worked longer at the first job because you left us, and me and her had to cling together for emotional support.
I did leave.
But no, we once a month. We get takeout. Brano's chicken Caesar salads from Apple Valley are the best chicken Caesar salads you will ever get. So if anyone ever is down in Apple Valley, well, no, it's Apple Valley. It's
a little like
Burnsville.
deli place.
Is it technically Burnsville? No.
Yeah, it's
Egan. It's Egan. I was like, "What? It's right next to Old Work." I can think
Yeah,
of
it's like a little
It's a
Italian
restaurant in every suburb in Minneapolis.
It's like a little it's like a little family Italian place.
Yeah.
So they like do their stuff fresh, but they're
So
mainly like a catering business.
Yeah.
So
There's
like,
a few of those that are pretty good.
they're pretty good.
Style,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a little pricey,
It can be a little pricey, but
they have a really good Italian beef. That's what I used to get.
yeah,
Get that dip with all the jardiniere. Oh yes.
get salads.
Oh,
once a month.
jardiniere.
So good. It's
I
so
love
good.
jardiniere.
They have fresh baked bread. And it's great.
Jamie,
I'm in my giardiniera.
come here.
I'm a spicy boy. I'm in my jardiniere.
They have Jardinera.
I'm Warrior. You can find me here next Monday, a week from now, playing Nando, who has a frankly irresponsible lack of knowledge about the Force. I love him.
Yeah, that's my new favorite character everywhere right now.
Nando's a good time. And then I'll be here the following Monday for Chaos Scar. And yeah, that's what I'll be here. You can find me online generally at Warrior MN. You can also find me on Blue Sky at Warrior. Yeah. And yeah,
Very good.
that's all.
Very, very good. You can find me here a lot because I'm kind of the person that does these things that I rope my friends into. You can find me here Thursday, Spoopy Boys. We're talking that sweet Fallout, the horror of Fallout, and there's a lot. We'll probably gush about the show as well. And then Friday's Fan Gang, Sunday Prep School, and then Monday Chaos Scar, and then Tuesday Mang on Mang. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back to shenanigans. I hope it was fun. We got to try out a new book I was wanting to try out. So that was MCDM.
Yeah.
Keep doing your business. I know you got your own system now, but don't forget us. Don't forget me. All right. Yeah. Have a good night. I'm gonna have some ice cream. Hey, man.
Bye.
Bye.